Hello! Welcome to Simple English, where you learn English. And my name is Callum Singham. I am your teacher. For today's episode, or program, we are looking at the song Unaccommodating by Eminem. You can find this song on his album, which was released in 2020, January 2020. It's called Music to be Murdered By. So, or go to YouTube, Spotify, and have a listen to the song. I want to talk about this because in one of my lessons, my student asked me a question about this song specifically, and it brought up a lot of conversation, and I really did think that it was a great piece of language and really fun wordplay. So if you're studying English and you're looking at Eminem's song, I mean, it's a great place to learn. It is pretty advanced, and there's a lot there in the way that he plays with words and meanings, and obviously it's advanced words as well, which you might not find in your everyday conversation, but it's a great way to improve your vocabulary and obviously revise the words that you already know. And if you like music, it's perfect to learn. So this exactly was the question that my student asked me in the lesson about this line here in the song. I'm watching my pupils get cornier. I just thought it was an amazing piece of language. It's really great wordplay here. So I'm going to read you the whole section. And the poor righteous teachers tutored my students, showed them all the blueprint and formula, but it seems like the more they studied my music, the more they remind me of eyeballs. I'm watching my pupils get cornier. Really cool, because it's a nice setup. The more they remind me of eyeballs, so my students remind me of eyeballs. Why? Because I'm watching my pupils get cornier. Oh, good. Very good. Good setup, good explanation. And so why is it a good explanation? Because, so my students remind me of eyeballs. So pupils is another word for students. So I'm watching my pupils, I'm watching my students, but also pupil is the black dot in the eye, the exact black dot in the eye. So I'm watching my pupils, okay, I'm watching my students, but I'm watching my pupils also, which is impossible to do, but it's a really fun twist of words. And also I'm watching my pupils get cornier. So what do you mean get cornier? Well, cornier as in more corny, and corny would be something like cliched, stereotyped. A corny joke, you can say, oh man, that joke was really corny, which means stereotyped, cliched, overused, predictable, not good, not a good joke, basically, a corny joke. When you go, oh God, it's like a dad joke is corny. So I'm watching my pupils, my students get cornier. So I'm watching my students get more cliched. In this, I believe that Eminem is talking about how good he raps, and the people that are learning from him are getting worse and worse, or he gets better and better, which is a classic rap line. It's street talk. And cornea, also, to get deeper into this, is the transparent part of the eye which covers the pupil. So cornea, C-O-R-N-E-A, is a part of the eye. So I'm watching my pupils get cornea. There's two parts of the eyes he's mentioned there. This is why they remind me of eyeballs. I'm watching my pupils get cornea. I'm watching my students get more cliched. So it's a fantastic twist of words. Beautiful line. Beautiful line. So I wanted to teach you, or let's discuss 3 parts of this song in this video. So one of the parts was in the chorus. I'm going to leave that to last. And I'll go to something that's in another verse, which is this line, run up in a church like pew pew pew. I'm going to read you the whole bit. Well, I'm not, because there's some swearing in it, and I'm not going to swear in my videos. the stuff, let's say, I won't do just to get a few YouTube views, run up in a church like pew, pew, pew. And before that, he, by the way, says, shut up before I shoot you, like a gun. So again, we have this play on words here because pew, I don't know if this is the same for all languages, but pew in English and American, and I guess Australian, and I don't know what other forms of English, have pew as the sound of a gun. Leave in the comments if it's different for you. Maybe you're from France or Spain or Russia. What's the sound of a gun make? Is it pew? Because kids running around when they play games, pew, 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 pew. That's what they say in English. Is that different in other countries? So also, why this is good, shut up before I shoot you. The stuff I won't do just to get a few YouTube views, run up in a church like pew, pew, pew. So like I would shoot someone in a church, which, by the way, don't advise, not on my channel, not advice to do there. But pew is the bench in a church, spelled P-E-U, should be long benches in churches. So again, we've got a twist on words. Pew being the sound of a gun and pew being the church pew. So again, we've got this really clever twist. I mean, Eminem's really a master of his craft, which is it's fantastic. And so finally, I wanted to talk about the chorus. Here comes Saddam Hussein, Ayatollah Khomeini, where's Osama been? I've been laden lately. Which again, we've got this twist of words and a new word for you, laden. L-A-D-E-E-N. Laden, it means heavily loaded or weighed down. So when you're stacking up things on a donkey or a horse back in old times, as they used to do, wow, that's really laden. It's got a lot of stuff on it that's heavy for it. If you have a big backpack, oh, I'm laden. I'm carrying a lot. What else? It's also something like figurative language, where you can say, I'm laden with problems, I'm laden with troubles, I have a lot of troubles, I have a lot of problems, I have a lot of work, I'm laden. I'm carrying big weight right now, big stress right now, I'm laden. And obviously, Bin Laden, not exactly the same pronunciation, Laden, Bin Laden, but very similar words, and they're written, spelt the same. So it's very clever wordplay. Where's Osama bin Laden? Where's Osama been? I've been laden lately. I've been laden, and we have that play on words, bin Laden, bin Laden. I've been laden, I've had a lot of troubles with me. So again, in the chorus, we have a nice play of words, and it just shows this song, the effort that Eminem puts into his craft and how clever he can be. So it's a very, very talented song, and I advise you to go and listen to it. And you've also got some new words there. Cornea, part of the eye. Laden, I've been laden lately. And pew, the church, pew, the bench in a church. So 3 new words for you today and a song recommendation. So if you like the information I'm giving you, please hit that subscribe button. Leave your comments. Like I said, what sound does a gun make in your country? Bang or pew. What a way to start. So thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep learning English. Stay motivated. And all the best.